Welcome to Appalachia Wasteland Homestead. Let me show you around the place a little bit. Homesteading. It's about the only way to survive nowadays. This is Grandpa.
Make way. Gramps needs some space here.
Pay him no mind. I moved Gramps in with me because it's just cheaper to live in a multi-generational household nowadays. We needed to set up a camp and put down a place to house our animals. Nothing like some fresh Brahman milk. We do a little gardening back here. I aim to do some canning, but I gotta go find me I'm hoping to find a pressure canner. But if I can't find a pressure canner, I'll at least be able to find a large stock pot to do some water bath canning. We even set us up a little shower out here because cleanliness is next to godliness. When we ran across this cabin, it had a few issues in it with its roof, so we just decided during the patching to go ahead and set up a couple little areas where we can watch out for danger. It patched right up pretty good. Good enough to keep the rain out. Nice little outhouse, you just got to kick the corpse out of the way. Our little workshop area. And I want you to just look at this view. You just can't beat this view. And of course, we've got some purified water. It's one of the first things you got to think about when you're doing a little prepping for hard times. You got to think about a shelter, you got to think about food, you got to think about water. Those are the three main things you got to think about.
Respect isn't that hard to come by if you try your best.
Respect ain't hard to come by if you try your best. That's what Grandpa says. I've also started a little container garden up here. It'll allow me to house more things up away from danger. Space is a little limited around here. There's a lot of rock, hard to grow in rock. But we get by. I've been stocking up on some extra canned stuff. And like I said, I was planning on doing some canning, but I gotta go out and I gotta find me some jars. I gotta find me some lids. I'm gonna have to find me a water bath canner or a large stock pot. I know I got a lot of stuff here in this wagon, but I don't have any jars and I don't have a stock pot. This is our homestead. We do have a well, and we do have the means of boiling some water. I wish I knew where my Sawyer water filter is. I bought one, and I ain't sure where it's at. We started planning this a few years ago when the price of gas started going up. It's what you gotta do. You gotta watch the prices of things. I hear eggs by fall are gonna be around $12 a dozen. So I do some freezing of my eggs. And I've got a garden going. And I'm doing a lot of canning. So I recommend that everybody else out there that's considering doing some type of homesteading or prepping for hard times, you need to go ahead and start gathering your things now. You know, buy extra canned foods, extra box foods. Buy eggs while they're cheaper. Freeze them. If you don't know how, look it up on YouTube. There's a great homesteader on YouTube that you can catch. There's a few different ones, but one of my favorites to watch is the channel called Homestead Heart. Very informative, and she works with beginners. She's got a lot of information that's good for beginners. So if y'all get a chance to look her up sometime. And I think for now, I'm going to sign off, and maybe on our next video, I'll take you guys on a little tour of Appalachia and show you how high the price of gas is, and maybe we'll go find us some canning jars and a stock pot. And oh yeah, that reminds me too, I've got the mute fruit over here. I need to make some medicine. So I'm going to be also going out and looking for the components to make some herbal remedies. And I'll take you guys along on that on the next video. I appreciate you stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you next time.